Wow, this is completely different from when I began. Let's see, what is this? Thought I had a mountain before. So this big pile I'm taking care of, hopefully. Just really have to make big decisions. Let me show you this closet. I have my mom and dad's wedding quilt. Here we go. Next day, back into the closet. I really tried not to do very much last night. I had to clear the bed, take care of the bed, and some things I organized a little bit, like piles. I'm talking about making sure piles are where it's easy for me to work. And I thought about what I'm going to do today. The other thing I did do was some laundry last night, and I have a little bit of it to fold. Let's take care of that first. These were off-season clothes that are now in season. Soon. Can't wait. I love Christmas. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here with me today. My name is Amy, and if you're new here, let me explain. I always do my regular cleaning routines before I tackle that big job that I have to do. Let's see, what is this? So I decided to have a basket to contain these little things. Right, Sputnik? Sputnik was not impressed. Oh, wait, you roll them up. There you go. Like that. You know, I just have to say, friends, thank you. You're the best. I have been amazed at the response all of you have given me to these videos I've been making I just started this channel to document myself cleaning, getting my house functional enough that I could do my other channel. So I've been practicing as well as cleaning, and your encouragement has helped me so much. Words can't even say. Thank you so much. Ha! Alright, this is garbage bags. Alright, this is the tool. Look, I had to go through here already. A cleaner. That one doesn't fit. Not quite. Organizing under there was not on my itinerary today. I'll have to do that another day, clearly. Things are not quite fitting in there. We need to fix that. My lighting's terrible. These go down in the kitchen. These are ball wiping cloths. Like, I'm serious, we have ball wiping cloths. Because Sputnik slobbers so much when he plays. Okay, I have my seasonal clothes right here. I'm going to leave them there. These go downstairs. So besides taking these downstairs, I want to work in there. I want to stay laser focused in my closet. I'm going to take everything out of the closet. Everything. Now I can walk in there and I will sort it. One of the things are going to be the costumes, and I have a big box, plastic box that I can put those in right now. And we'll sort those downstairs. I'm just going to put all the costumes in there for now, though. Sorry, bud. I'm going to displace you a little bit, okay? Sorry, bud. Look what I did. Sorry. I know. I have this big box for the costuming things. I have this little box for sentimental clothing items. That will be things that my mom has sewn for me or more children, or that I have sewn. Pretty much special things. I'm trying to decide where I'm going to put the things that are up on the shelf. Why don't we go take a look? Now that I can walk in there, let's tour my walk-in closet. My tiny walk-in closet is not much to tour, but let's go take a look at what I've got going there and what I need to fix. On the top, as you see, I have a lot going on. There's a lot going on up here. Yeah. A lot of things I need to figure out exactly where to put, how to put, why am I keeping them, things like that. So I think I'm going to take those things down first. Number one, first. Then I will take everything out of my closet. And let me show you this. See, yarn stuff. Before I had a craft room, I was storing some of my craft things there. And they go in my craft room. My craft room is going to take a big hit. I'm not happy about that. But I think I've prioritized my bedroom over the craft room right now. A space of serenity, a sanctuary, so to speak. Yeah. All right, let's just empty out this closet now all the way. I've never done that, not since we moved in. Can you see me? All right, before I start clearing that out, I just want to tell you I'm going to listen to a podcast. It will last 32 minutes. I will put this on time lapse, start my podcast, and let's see if I can actually clear out the entire closet in 32 minutes. Sorting is another question, but I will kind of get part of that done. All right, clear it out in 32 minutes. I think I'm going to start listening to podcasts more now instead of a timer, or have the YouTube videos on in the background. That'll be more interesting to listen to while I work. As I have been going through all of my clothes, I have realized that while sometimes I've gone shopping specifically for clothes, and I have some favorite pieces in there, one of my biggest problem is walking into a store, seeing a really great deal on something and grabbing it. And there are a lot of problems with that, besides just getting clothes on a whim that I really wasn't planning on, may or may not need. I don't know exactly who manufactured these clothes and where they came from, and I've been trying to be a lot more intentional about the clothes that I'm wearing. Yeah. I almost got that done. I had to throw a couple things out after that was done, and I'm not sure if this counts. Look, there's stuff in the doorway. Push it out. I'll just push it out 1 minute. Out. Oh, that does not work. Yeah, okay. So many things there. Okay, there we go. It's out, but camera doesn't count, and I just brought in the Swiffer, and let me show you why. Brush the ceilings, and then dust these shelves, and then I'll vacuum. No reason why you can't use a long-handled floor thing for the roof also, right? Top to bottom, since I'm gonna vacuum. Go. Does not like my textured ceiling. Can you see it? Okay, if I do it gently, maybe there is a reason. Gets caught, it seems like. And I don't have a lot. I just want to make sure I get rid of the cobwebs here. Okay. That direction. There. Ooh, top of the door jamb. That's nice. And let's go ahead and go here. Before you even, this is my throwaway cloth, so before you even get any, it's gonna have the worst. How bad is it up there? I don't know. That's so funny that I didn't get those pieces of paper up there on the shelf. I need to go check and see if they are even still there. I found a ribbon. I'm taking this off. And now I'll use it here. Now that I'm looking at this, understanding some of my frustrations when I'm hanging stuff up, I see that it's not how you're supposed to do it. It's not very well designed here. Can't fix that right now. Let's look down. Okay. Eesh. It's gross in here, people. Yuck. This is what happens when you have wolves. Oh boy. Behind the shoes was the worst. I don't know that I've moved that shoe thing since I put it there. This is gross. Little things, not for my vacuum. If I didn't do this, I think it'd bite me in my sleep. This is a really active dog. So it needs a lot of exercise and activity to be happy, and this is something he just loves to do. In the summer, we would play with the water outside, but it's too cold for that right now. He hates the little thing too, like I think even more, but you can't really see him right there. We have to put a soft thing in his mouth because he would bark loud if he doesn't have it, but if it's like a ball or something, he tends to accidentally bite his tongue. Whew. All right. What do you think about that, huh? Face. What do you think about that, huh? Like more. Sit. Sit. Good job. All right. Well, that's vacuumed. I really kind of feel like while I'm waiting this, I'm gonna like scatter some baking soda or maybe some boric acid or cleaner in here while I'm sorting those clothes right there. What do you think? Good idea? You okay? Too much? Okay, let's move this out of here for now. Ugh, way out. Out of the way. All right. I have this stuff because it's the dust mites that bother me. So I'll just spray this all around in here. I'll let that dry, and now let's show you what happened on the bed. what happened there? I mean, okay, yeah. Thought I had a mountain before. Look at this. Yes, of course, I've just piled them high. But some of these I'm sorting. They will be. I'm being mean with myself. There are actually some clothing pieces in there that I bought, usually online. They didn't end up being what I wanted. I really shouldn't do it that way. And I just didn't wear them. I just didn't really want to wear them at all anymore. So I'll just donate those too. And I'm really hoping to get rid of all the costumes and send them, except there's a couple Star Wars ones that we wore to Disneyland. All the sentimental things, all the not wear regular costumes, and wow, I don't know, like half of my clothes. Even if I liked them, even if they were my favorite and I no longer wear them, a lot of them. Just really have to make big decisions. It's been like really ruffled around a lot of things. Oh, I'd already put this in, but I need to take out the costume. I am just putting these in. I don't even think they'll fit, even this way. Putting these in this box. There's a lot. Not a costume. I'm going to listen to a podcast. This time it's going to be about 75, Wow, I said 75 minutes. I wonder if that was my brain telling me the truth. But I'm going to try I'm going to set my timer for an hour. So I won't base it on the podcast this time. I'll set my timer for an hour, and we'll see how fast I can get this done. I'll put this on the time lapse, just stick it here. So I'll be in and out, 1 hour, and we'll see what I can do with this. I'm not putting anything back in there because of the spraying that I did. It needs to dry out. That's a big pile. That's huge. But they are like neatly on top of each other. I'm going to set the timer for 1 hour. I'll listen to podcasts. I'll think and be happy. I'm sorting these clothes right now into clothes I will use, clothes I will donate, clothes I will put in costumes. I think this box here is going to get overflowing. I know it is. and clothes I need to throw away. There's probably going to be a couple, but not a lot. So sentimental. Wow. Almost as tall as I am. That's a lot of clothes on the bed. Yes, of course it's on the bed. I'm going to set the timer for 1 hour to see if I can just sort quickly through all of these clothes. I have a very good idea of what's in there. I'm going to sort them with clothes I will still use, clothes I will put in the sentimental, clothes that go in the costuming, clothes that I will donate, and there might be one or two there I need to throw away. I do think I can do that in an hour. An hour, starting right. An hour. Okay, I've got the rest of a different interview podcast. It's going to take an hour. That's what I'm going to listen to. Wow. So much. Can't see it. There it is. So much. Plus what I've got hanging on there. That's a lot of stuff. I think I can sort it in an hour. Costumes, things I'm going to keep. Sentimental. That box ended up on the other side of this pile. You can't see it, but it's there. Things I'm going to donate, and maybe a few things I might have to throw away. I have a podcast all queued up to listen to it. I'll set this on time lapse and let's see if I can do that starting right now. Yeah, I think I will be listening to podcasts a lot more instead of just using timers. They're more interesting. As I've been going through all of my clothes, I have been thinking about how I get my clothes. And this is not just now, but this has been for quite a while. I've been thinking, it's so strange to me that it is cheaper to buy clothes than it is to make them. They have made the fabric so expensive. When I was growing up, having homemade clothes was kind of like, ha ha. And the status was having store-bought clothes. And that changed, I think, about the 90s. The cost of fabric started getting higher and higher. The cost of clothes did not really get more expensive. What does that mean? It means that somebody else is making these clothes for really cheap. It means that the manufacturer of the cloth is really cheap. You see there actually my old prom dress that my mom made. And there's a Letterman's jacket of my daughter. Like, I remember getting shirts for $20, and I can still get shirts for $20. Yeah, something is really off balance here. So I've been looking at places where I can get clothes that will last a long time and that the production of them is sustainable and ethical. I really have difficulty throwing clothes into the trash because I feel like so much more work goes into them and they're not very recyclable. The synthetics are not very biodegradable either. So that's one more reason why I want to be a lot more intentional about the clothes that I have in my wardrobe. Well, I've sorted them, and that was only half the battle. Now, how do we get some of these things where they belong? How do they belong in the places I have? I had most of the sentimental things hung up in there. I don't want them any more in that closet. I need to figure that out. And I know that the downstairs basement is like difficult. I mean, I knew that this was the challenge I was going to come upon. I guess now it's time to figure that one out. The other challenge that I did not see this one coming was the amount of hangers that I was going to have to deal with. Look at what's going on up here on the bed. Wow, look at that. Wow. Those are hangers that just came from me sorting. Hangers that I don't want. There's a filter that got kicked over there. Hangers from yesterday. So many. I have the blankets down there too. Gotta figure those out. I'm just wondering, should I fold the sentimental clothes or not? Most of them are like dresses, things that have been made. One of them is a dress from my own childhood. I've been ruminating. Ooh, let's go get the better lighting in here. So pretty in here now. I've been thinking and ruminating, so I think I will store my sentimental clothes in here, but not hanging up. This fits pretty well here. It's not bad. It could also go like this. But I think if I get a bin like twice this size, maybe a little bit taller, then if I get like 4 or 5 of those bins and I can stack them up here, I will be able to store them all here. They'll be safe and out of the way. Not in the way anymore. It is evening outside. I have been to the store. I thought I might go to one store. I went to a different store and I got some things to help me with the storage in there. More than I thought I would, but not as much as I think I'll need eventually. This is what I've got. See it from behind, some storage drawers and some storage boxes. I'm hoping that with these things, I'll be able to take care of this. Also, more garbage bags for donating, and maybe got a lot of garbage out, but there's still more. Here it is. And now the closet looks nice and neat. And I don't know how long all of this is going to take. I'm not going to time myself this time. I'm just going to stick the camera on me and I'll be watching a television show. But let's just see how long it's going to take. Right now, wow. Right now it is exactly 7 p.m. Oh, wait, no, 7:02 or 3. All right, let's get going on this. So many of these things are like, do have a home in one of these boxes. It looks worse than I think it really is. But I'm going to want to be shaking out some things and folding them carefully so that they can be preserved well in these boxes. There are like bridesmaids dresses and flower girl dresses. I even have a sweater that my mother-in-law knit for me, and I tried the sweater on, and nope, it doesn't fit. So I put that away, and it took me hours. It took me a long time. This is so sped up. I look funny. And there's all the hangers. So many hangers. Wow. That's a lot of hangers. These are going to the recycle. Ah! What I'm going to be working with now are the shoes. There's scarves here. So this big pile I'm taking care of, hopefully. I can put in here. I'll try to move this a little bit closer and you'll be able to see me work. I don't have a very massive big shoe rack, but I have something. So these were an old pair of favorite shoes. Nevertheless, just I've worn them, and they carried me through a lot of good things, but they're worn out. Thank you, shoes, for carrying me through college and other fun things. Life is good. But it's time to go away. Cabbage. Whoops. I forgot to press the record button. So I've been working in here a little bit without pressing the record. Wow. I decided that I wanted some of the things that had already been put in garment bags and had already been hanging up there. They would just stay in the corner, and so would some of our, special seasonal clothes, like for parties or for going to Disneyland. They would stay in that little corner there. Meanwhile, otherwise, I wanted all of the clothes from one side to go to the other side, and I wanted them all more organized. Of course, they'd started out at one point organized, but things get a little bit messed up. I think I have too many jackets. I'm going to have to pare those down a little bit. And then I just put some of the things. I started putting my shoes back. I don't really like that little metal shoe rack, but that's what I have for right now. I'll have to figure out exactly what I want to do. I might have a few too many pairs of shoes still, even after sorting through it, but I'll figure that out a little bit later. I had the belts. There was a lot to put back in there and put it back in organized, but I did not want this to linger in my room. I wanted this to be a done deal within as fast as I could do it. Going through things like that over and over again, I guess sometimes people look back and say, oh, it would have been so much easier if I'd already made the choice to throw that out at the very beginning. I wouldn't be decluttering over and over again. But I think that's too simplistic. I think you have to get yourself into a state of mind where you realize you don't need so many things. I think it takes time, and it takes the experience of having few things and the thoughts of having less to get into you before you can make that decision. Then when you look back, you wonder why it was so hard for you in the first place, but it is hard. It's emotionally difficult to make such a big change in your life. I think we need to give ourselves grace. I'm going to get rid of this. And you think, maybe I don't need that. And after a little while, you're like, yeah, I didn't need that. This is completely different from when I began. I'm super excited about that. Let me show you this closet. It's not perfect, but it's really great. Honestly, I want to do this whole built-in closet thing. So, but to have it in this particular state, and there's something very funny. You can see it. You can see right there. Yeah, there's more. Look at this. They go all the way down. Look how many hangers there are. I can't believe that's how many were hanging up in here. Some of them were on the floor. They were just all over. Here I have scarves and belts and such. I need to go through that. I put bounding and holiday things in the corner there. And these are the clothes that I have left for, that I feel like, okay, I'm going to wear those. I have my jackets, my sweaters, shirts, long sleeve shirts, dresses, and nice churchy short sleeve shirts, skirts and pants. You know, the kind that aren't jeans. I wear jeans a lot. But, and here I put the things that are, you know, for gifting presents. I have a couple of bags here. Those two little things there actually go in my box right there. I have my mom and dad's wedding quilt on top of my other like sentimental clothing keeping things. My quilt is a lot flatter than that. It's a little bit different kind of a quilt, and it's cotton. So I need to like, it got washed before I put it up there, but it got a lot of dust in it. I need to fluff it up, and then I'm going to, you know, put it in something that will keep it safe, and I will put it up there too for safekeeping. Wow. Yeah, this looks, and this part's not super awesome. I want to fix that. But down here, I think I need some. I have too many shoes. Too many shoes. See, like boots, some shoes. Some of those shoes I will be giving away. And some, I need to wear them and see which ones need to be retired. One shoe is one of my favorite shoes. I don't know where its pair is. If it might be in the coat closet. And these are mostly empty. I have like unseasonal shoes there. I am going to put socks, I think, in the bottom. And maybe PGs, but I just know I needed something else to carry a few other things. Anyway, I'm done. I'm happy. I'm excited. And I see my puppy dog there. He's like, why are we going to sleep? And I see my husband there. He's like, why aren't we going to sleep? I'm saying good night.
Good night.
You want to come see? Look at the closet in there.
Oh, look, it's my new bedroom.
What do you think?
Yeah, very nice. Very good job.
This is for if I run outside or walk at night.
Good
right?
walk.
Isn't it? Thank you. Yeah.
Well, you found some interesting stuff.
I did. There's some interesting things there. Yeah.
Oh, it's old one.
I know. It's old minions.
Yes, brother was present at one time.
Yes, that's what it was. There's another present in there too.
Yeah, poor Amy.
That one was, that
That's
one.
Collectible. Okay. Well, it's
Anyway.
what happened when you found
Yeah, you'll get that.
Oh, look how many you have here.
Right? Isn't that funny?
You know, like collection.
And I need to go through those again. Some of those I didn't go through. Those are my bike shoes. Shoes.
Very good job.
Thank you. It's time for
You know
bed.
What this means? Yes.
Yeah,
sleep.
It's 11. Yes, I have been taking all day. But I can't believe how much I got accomplished. Sometimes you just gotta like bite the bullet and work hard all day and eat lots of chocolate. And it was a good day. Yep. Yeah. The closet looks great, but the room looks like someone partied hard in it, worked hard in it. I don't know. But it doesn't look good. But it will. It will. He's running out. That was day 2, and then I was into day 3. I made my bed, but first I wanted to get all the lint off of it with this really cool thing that I found. I love it. It's my new favorite house cleaning tool. But then I decided I wanted to have a different sheet on the mattress while I was working so I didn't get dust or dog hair or anything on it for the whole day that I knew I was going to be working in that room. And so, yeah, I wanted to make sure that my wedding blanket was put away carefully. And then I had so much folding I had to do. So much folding. Everything, all my clothes got refreshed there. I knew where all of my clothes were at that point, and that was a really good feeling. And I was getting ready for a trip, so I was doing regular laundry as well. I was watching a show. You see me like look over, and it was a lot more interesting to fold the clothes while I was watching a show. It's a discovery of witches, which is basically kind of like a Harry Potter-like show, but for grown-ups. And I put my socks in the drawer and just gradually got everything back into order. And that took a long time. But I felt really good doing that. I wanted to show you, I have a telescope. In previous videos, you may have seen this under a bunch of clothes, a surface at the corner of my bed, and there's my telescope. The problem is that one of the motors is broken and it needs to be fixed. And I don't know exactly where to get a telescope like that fixed. But it had been taken out of the closet, and it was time to put it back in the closet until I find out how to get it fixed. Having gone through everything in the closet, I had more laundry I had to do, and more laundry. So much to fold. And inevitably, it was time to vacuum, and the dogs were there. There was a lot to vacuum. And I wasn't even done after I vacuumed. They have so much fun doing that. But I have to be careful. Persephone bullies Sputnik around and says, no, it's me. Sometimes that's why I don't let Persephone in there. All done. Oh, sorry, Judy. So once I got all that done, I could make my bed. And then Vladimir came in there. He had actually gotten me some new lights, and we played around with those.
That is mine.
Putting this lamp here instead of the lamp that Vladimir's taking off right now prompted Vladimir to get the matching pair. So we'll have a matching pair of lamps. So this light will go somewhere else, maybe back down by my computer, but now we have matching lights that work together. These lights are a lot easier to dust. They're not going to collect the dust like the lamp shades of the other ones and all the little nooks and crannies. I'll just be able to dust them quickly. And they're cool too. I'm not intending for this to be like a commercial, but it was so fun playing with those. I just wanted to show you these new lights I got that are going to be so much easier to use. So much easier to clean. Beautiful. Oh, whoa. Are you changing that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look. Woo. Oh, wow. That is like nice. Oh, we can control it from there too. Ha! And we can put the cool things on it. Oh, I like this one. Look, look, look.
Yep.
That's pretty. Hey, you just changed that one. Hello! Oh yeah, look at it. Beep, beep, beep. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's reacting. Ha! Ha 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 ha!
This is called painting music.
Oh, that's cool! Ba, 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 ba. That's cool.
A little bit brighter, so. Hello. Hello. Do, 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 do.
Some of them, though, I wish you could, like, have it be doing that, but you could change the colors
You can.
on them.
Go to customization and make your own. You can draw with your finger if you want it. See? Right here, my finger sketch. So you go in your paint. Then your speed, and you can apply. So this is my finger paint for you.
Oh, thank you.
So you can create.
Alright, that's cool. I like that one. Oh, that's the fall leaves one, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that a lot. Hello, it's Amy from the future, and I realized as I was editing my video that I had not actually really shown you my room after I got it completed. So now it is about a month later. That's about how long it's taking me right now to get everything edited. I'm hoping to speed that up. Regardless, it's a month later, and let me go show you what the room looks like right now. All right. There we go. The bed always gets a little unkempt because the dogs jump on it. You did get to see it a little bit on my donation video. I've been keeping it this well for that past month. I make my bed every day. That's a habit I already had, but now even better. I vacuum every day and I said the word and he's like, today. But still, every time I come into this room, this is where Sputnik is. And Persephone is right by. I already did it today though. I already cleaned up the floors in this room today. So, my bedroom, it looks really good right now. I'm very excited. I have been maintaining my nightstand and I vacuum back there also. To really get back there, I'd have to pull it out. Even Vladimir's closet looks a lot better. I don't know if you recall from any video shots, but he's done a lot of decluttering in his wardrobe. I'm just so proud of him and happy. But now let's take a look in my closet. And this is real confession time. You guys saw it before. Let's turn on the light. So I'll open up the door. And I have not yet gotten the whole entire row of hangers cleared out there. I got my wedding quilt protected. This blanket up above. You know, it originally was not anything special. It was just a blanket that my mom said, oh, this is Grandpa's. Do you want it? We don't really want it, so we took it. And now, many years later, after Granddad has died, and I realized how old this blanket is, it's accumulated. The weight of history has made it special. I have another blanket that came from the linen closet that is a friend had put this one together pretty quickly. It also is a wedding present. And back there is a comforter that my other grandma crocheted for me as a wedding present. I have those in there because I might get them out again, but they were getting beat up. But yeah, look, okay. It's accumulating again. Some of that is this year's Christmas. That tends to go in my closet. But now, one of the things that needs to happen also up there, you saw some of Vladimir's sentimental clothes. So what needs to happen is I need to get another bin just like those, put Vladimir's clothes in it, and then I need to stack those blankets up. Maybe containing them in a bin would make that easier also. So that's what I need to do up there. And I really have, I still have that bag full of socks. And the reason why it's not gone is because I haven't gotten under the bed yet. I'm going to get in under the bed. I'll clean out under the bed and I will re-clean, reset that closet. And that is going to be big. It's never an instant thing, people. Especially if you can't get anybody in that can help you out and you have a lot of other responsibilities at the same time. It takes time and habits don't change. I just throw my shoes back in there and I figured out like maybe this arrangement isn't the best arrangement. I will probably actually do some build-ins in this closet. It's not perfect yet, but the triumph in this is that I have been keeping it this clean for a month now. Habits, I'm forming habits. My bed gets made every day. The sheets get changed every week. The dresser next to me does not accumulate clutter. These are victories. These are real victories. I'm excited for where it's going to be at. Until next time, go conquer your mess.